You were expected to be charming enough to attract attention, but not so bold that anyone might think you were fast. And fast was not a compliment. It meant you had crossed some invisible line into scandal. The trick was to walk a tightrope where everyone could tell you were agreeable, modest, and marriageable, but also just faintly interesting. This often meant perfecting the skill of looking demure while secretly being very good at communicating with your eyes. Objects helped. Fans, gloves, parasols, even a dropped handkerchief could carry entire conversations. A woman could hide behind her fan and flutter at the right moment to signal interest, or lower it slowly to suggest she was flattered. Of course, this assumes that the man in question had read the same etiquette manual and knew what any of it meant. Miscommunication was common. A misplaced glance or an unintended gesture might lead to whispers, which could then spiral into weeks of speculation. Gloves were another major player in 19th century courtship. Gloves weren't just accessories. They were moral statements. Wearing gloves was a sign of propriety, and removing them at the wrong time could be considered downright suggestive. Imagine being at a ball and slowly taking off your gloves. It might seem innocent today, but back then it could be the equivalent of a wink that sent half the room into quiet shock. This is part why balls were such charged events. Dancing was one of the few socially acceptable ways unmarried men and women could touch, even if it was just briefly, fingertips against fingertips. A waltz with its close hold could be downright scandalous when it was first introduced. Some older chaperones considered it practically indecent because it brought couples within a shocking 12 inches of each other.